Welcome, Capricorn, to Moonlight Witchery. I'm Edie, and this is going to be your Halloween love read. This is a timeless opening gift for you. I hope you enjoy. They all want to jump out. You know, this card popped out before and I wasn't sure, and I was like, if it wants to come out again, it's going to come out. So in the center here, we have the Seven of Pentacles. And I feel like right now, the center of your being is centered around work. You're looking at the big accomplishments that you've made in your life at this time. And I do see many accomplishments that have come to be. You have been working very diligently. And I do see in several different things. I see in your health. I see in your family. I see energy towards your career and towards your spirituality. I'm seeing things that you are going to be doing for other people is important at this time. And how the energy comes back to you is also important. I also feel that there has been some legal situation that you have been dealing with, and that you are finally, because you have been patient and did things properly, you're finally going to reap some of the rewards of that. And you're no longer going to take any crap from the person from before. I feel like this is an ex who maybe owed you some money and has now finally been forced to pay you. And you're not going to see everything, I don't feel, that you should, because this person I see is selfish in some regards. But they are going to be giving you enough for you to be able to, be comfortable now. And I feel like that was important. And I feel like there has been some suffering on children's parts for those of you who have families, Capricorn. I feel like there has been some loss for your children, and you're seeing that, that the person has been quite selfish and not really caring about that, thinking that, somehow you're getting this and it's not for you, it's for your children, because I do feel like they want to do things in their life. And I feel like you want to obviously encourage them to continue to do things, and they're not getting this support from the other parent as much because they're sort of lost in their own little world, is what I'm seeing. So you've had to be very severe with this and very disciplined with it. But for the most part, I feel like it's over now. You're over this stuff. So things are, this is like ending of the sorrow and this deep, deep depression. I am also feeling, though, that this is meaning that some of you are in a partnership with somebody who is depressed, so that it is take its toll on you, but you do have the patience and the disposition to be able to handle it. But you're also setting down boundaries as well with this person. So it's almost like everything is getting boundaries: your work, your career, your finances, your ex, your current relationship. You're getting all these things under control. Your ex, your current boyfriend, and for those of you who are single, I feel like you're just being patient, waiting for the person to come into your life that is right for you. I'm seeing this through a lot of the signs as they are developing in the energy of love. I almost feel like the energy of love is about the last couple thousand years, you know, the age of the Piscean age that we were in was, you know, brought to us by love through the energy through Jesus. And we had to learn about love. That was the last piece that we were missing before we can bring in sort of this perfected world. And I'm truly feeling that our skills are being honed by the relationships that we're in right now, and that here we are learning all about this energy of love through our relationships. I am seeing definitely that you are part of bringing this energy in through into the world. I feel like there has been a lot of fighting in and around you, and you just don't want it. Like, you don't want any part of it. So you just sort of show people around you how not to fight, is what I'm seeing. There's huge transformation here in around you, is what I'm seeing. This Death card in the position of the influence of people around you, and what people have, like, I feel like you, like, this is talking about boundaries. It is talking about, you know, I'm seeing for a very small few of you the ending of a relationship, but for the most part, I feel like the death of the old ways is what this is representing. And it tells me that story just because of, there's a few things I feel like maybe you have some compassion, you understand that you're not going to fight with the person. When somebody has depression, you're not going to fight with them. You're just going to, like, say it the way it is, and that's it. It's like wasted energy that I'm seeing. I feel like in the past this has made you sick. Karmically, I feel like maybe your ex has brought you some very difficult illnesses, and in the form of, I'm even seeing some of you, like, some serious illnesses, like cancer and stomach problems. I'm seeing some of you have. So how you clean that up is literally by releasing that energy, that anger. And I would say through meditation, I see through prayer, mantras. I see that through the winter, well, wherever you are in the world at this point where we are, it's coming into winter. We're in the fall, but by December, you know, we're going to be in winter, and I feel then is when the healing really truly takes place for you Capricorns. I also see that in the future, some of you have opportunities to change jobs or open your own business. And this is another theme I'm seeing all through the signs, is that there's growth there as well. You know, there have been difficult times. It almost feels to me like there has been very difficult, tumultuous times in the last 12 years. But you have come out of it by knowing that you are grateful for what you have, and that you are able to, it's like you're smart enough, Capricorn, to be able to start something for yourself. Or if you have a job, it's like you're very much a leader, I'm seeing, and you're very much wanting to help other people as well. Let's take a look at some of these Akashic records cards here. I'm seeing feeling to pull them out. I feel like you guys have a lot of questions, Capricorns. Oh, geez Louise, look at that. So we have the Garden and the King of Forces. I definitely see nature is a way to help ground yourself. I feel like even just indoor gardening, if you can, if it's wintertime. Through this, I see that it helps you ground, and I feel like they're telling me if it's wherever you are, if you don't have access to earth, then you just get dirt and have your hands in the dirt and like just potting soil, whatever. And I feel like it grounds you. And I also feel like things like massage, like and foot massages are important for you as well. So some self-care there. Definitely the garden energy I see brings in elementals, and these elementals I feel carry your energy and from the other side and back, and they interact so that you can have more prosperity in your life and more joy within that prosperity. I'm seeing the King of Forces here as well, along with the garden, and this brings to mind that you are not alone on your journey. You may feel alone, like this guy is like got some friends, but they're animals, they're not human beings. And I feel like it's similar energy with you. These animals are representing many different things within the world of nature. Like they all bring a medicine to us. So a wolf, for instance, in this card brings a medicine, the deer brings a medicine, and the rabbit brings a certain kind of medicine. So maybe those things are what you need to look up in animal totem guides for now, and or any other animal that comes to your mind that you feel is very strongly resonating with you. I feel like they are loaning you the energy that you need for medicine to get you through this difficult times, because I am seeing a lot of you are definitely going through some tumultuous times here. This is not your first go around with this either. I feel like some of you have dealt with this in the past, but it's presented itself to you again, so you feel that you must somehow make good of this, turn this around, where in the past you haven't been able to, but now you have a little bit more, I feel like you have a little bit more experience behind you and a little bit more patience to deal with what's happening. Where before I feel like you just kind of went along, and suddenly you realized, oh my God, you're knee deep in shit. That's what I'm seeing. So now you're like pulling yourself out of that. You're like, the King of Forces is like, okay, there's a stream there, go wash that off and get going. You got some help now, you're gonna go. And I feel like a lot of you are definitely going and creating energy that is going to encompass all of your life. Those are the things that I'm seeing. And I am seeing it begin this fall, by the way. It's almost like the planetary alignment has allowed things from the past to come into your life to test you so that you can move forward in the regards that you need to move forward in all aspects of your life. The important aspects in your life, love, which encompasses just about everything, and passion and relationships. Like that's what it's showing to me, that this is where these divine guidance energies are bringing to you. Even though you are going through some really difficult things, at the end of the day, you're grateful for, hey, guess what? I got my own business. I'm so grateful I can work for myself. I don't have, to listen to somebody telling me, I don't have a boss, but I do have a responsibility to my customers, but I don't have a boss. I'm my own boss. And that's pretty amazing, because you've worked very diligently and through difficult times, I'm seeing, Capricorn, to get there. So let's see what the romance angels have to say for you. Religious factors. Ooh, I'm feeling like none of those should really be out here. So I'm putting them all back. It's a lot of cards. Love yourself first and religious factors. That's very interesting, because I am seeing the difficult times that you've been through. You may have some very dogmatic views. When I see this religious factors, it's almost like it may be some guilt factors, some things that specific religions may have taught a lot of dogma So it may be affecting, even spiritual teachings may be affecting how you're looking at things. So I would suggest that when you're loving yourself, okay, so when I see this card, it says, love yourself. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So when you are dealing with this sort of thing and you're releasing some ego-based teachings, I feel that you do this in a fashion that through the love of your life, it's almost like when you respect yourself more, then you're going to attract somebody who is going to respect themselves as well. You're vibrating on the same level. And so when you see in the partner that they're not respecting themselves, or that maybe their upbringing may even have a factor about how they're treating you, and maybe vice versa as well, not just you, how you're viewing it, but how they may view it. I'm seeing both sides of the coin here. And what they're telling me is that, you know, if your partner is very dogmatic about certain views, understand that their upbringing is not the same as yours, so that they don't have the broader perspective like you do. So when you love yourself, you show them that their dogmatic ways are not the only way to be. And so you show them basically how to be happy is what I'm seeing. And if it's not you doing that for your partner's doing that for you, Capricorn. And that's a pretty amazing feat to go through. I am seeing definitely deaths of the ego self happening here in transformation. And I am seeing angelic energy saying enough's enough. I'm seeing many Capricorns saying enough is enough. I'm ready to bring in a proper relationship. I'm ready to love myself. I'm ready to have my finances in order. I'm ready to have people treat me with respect. And I'm going to treat myself that way. And other people, I will command that respect from other people because I am doing it for myself. And you're not going to tolerate anybody sucking your energy anymore. That's what I'm seeing, Capricorns. You're no longer dealing with that. And you're moving forward, and you're going to move forward into really good relationship is what I'm seeing. And for those of you who decide to stick things out and work things out with your partner, I am seeing that that is worth it as well. So whichever you choose, Capricorn, you have opportunities right now coming towards you. So I would say, you know, in the next, you know, even up to 20 years, I'm seeing that the things that you're deciding now are going to make very, very huge impacts in your life in the future. So remember your medicine. Remember, you know, to connect in with nature, to connect in with love and peace and compassion, and then use discernment about who you are going to have in your life. Because I am seeing that this is going to affect your life long term now. We're talking, if you're starting a new relationship, this is long term. And if you're in one, it's going in for the long haul. That's what I'm seeing. So you want to make sure that you are conducting yourself, you know, accordingly. So that's what I'm seeing for you now for this reading. And if you have any comments, you're more than welcome to put them down below. All the description box about the other videos if you want to watch your moon and Venus signs, or if you're a cross watcher, you want to watch your partner's signs, then you're more than welcome to. And so you have a broader understanding about what's happening in your life and what's happening in their life. And I am going to say one thing though, with these special reads, I'm seeing that a lot of energies are meshing together. You guys may have different fights, but mainly everything is about love improving and about finances improving. And some of you have a little bit more luck than the others. Some of you can see things a little bit more deeper than others. And I am seeing Capricorn as one of those signs as having huge progression in the next little while. So congratulations on that, Capricorn. And we'll look forward to seeing you in the other videos. Bye for now.